Hello and welcome to a new section, Index Alignment. In this section, we will begin with examining the index object, producing Cartesian products and exploding indexes. Then we will move ahead to see how to fill values with unequal indexes and append columns from different data frames. Next, we will explore about highlighting the maximum value for each column and replicating IDX max with method chaining. At the end, we will try to find the most common maximum. Let's move to the first video of this section that deals with examining the index object. In this video, we will examine the column index of the college dataset and explore much of its functionality. As was discussed in Section 1, Pandas Foundations, each access of series and data frames has an index object that labels the values. There are many different types of index objects, but they all share the same common behavior. All index objects except for the special multi-index are single-dimensional data structures that combine the functionality and implementation of Python sets and NumPy ND arrays. Let's wait and start executing some code in the Jupyter Notebook. So we first read in the college dataset, assign for the column index to a variable, and output it. Once you are done with this, use the values attributes to access the underlying NumPy array. Now select items from the index by integer location with scalars, lists or slices. So we do it first with scalars. You can see that it holds the value women only. Next, we pass a list. Similarly, we select items using a slice. You will have a similar output depending on what you define as a slice. Indexes share many of the same methods as series and data frames. So let's calculate the min, max and sum with this line of code. You can see that we have city as the min value, women only for max, and 0 as the missing value. After this, we use basic arithmetic and comparison operators directly on index objects. We now have all the columns appended with A in the column name. Similarly, you can do a comparison with a greater than sign. This returns an output with all Boolean values for different columns. Now trying to change an index value directly after its creation fails. Let me show what happens when one tries to do this. So you can easily conclude that the indexes are immutable and their values cannot be changed once created.